I wanted to take a second to go through this week 10 office visit, and it asks you to look at page 116 in the notes. Remember that in Moodle, the notes are located in the weekly folders, and it's this red icon right here. So you click on that. This actually came from section 4.4. So each week before you do the homework, you should be going to those notes and taking a look at them before you try the problems in the homework. So it says, what's the degree of the original function? Take a look at this. You see the highest exponent. This is an x to the fourth is the highest exponent of any of the terms, so the degree is 4. How did we find the two integer zeros? Well, you can see right here the y1 equals and then second table. We just need to go to the y equals and put this in. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put this function in. Minus 18x squared plus 36x minus 16. And then let's go to the table. And we can see, take a look right here. You see when x is 1, y is 0. So there's one of our points. That's the one we have right here. And up here, -4, 0. So those are our two integer zeros. So how did we find the two integer zeros? Look at the table on the calculator. Now it says write out the first quotient as a polynomial and state its degree. You see here's the first quotient right here. How do we write these numbers down here as a polynomial? Well, remember, this is your remainder right here. This is going to be your constant, and then we just start counting up. So we started with a 4th degree, so this is going to be a 3rd degree. So I'm going to use an equation editor, but the 1 is in front of the x cubed, right? So that's our first term. This -7 is in front of the x squared. The 10 is in front of the x, so that would be a positive 10. And then you see there's that's the x term, and then there's a -4 there. So this would be the resulting quotient. And what's its degree? It has a degree of 3, right? That's the exponent. So you see when we did polynomial division, we started with a 4. When we did division, or the synthetic division once, we ended up with something cubed, right? Write out the second quotient as a polynomial and state its degree. We'll take a look. This is the second quotient. The second quotient is right here. Sorry. This is the second quotient right here, and you see here's the polynomial that results. So the polynomial for that one is going to be, after we divided the cube, it became a squared, so it's -6x plus 4. And its degree, it has a degree of what? It's 2. What procedure did you use to find the other two zeros? You see it says completing the square, so that's that. And finally, how many of the 4 zeros are real numbers? Well, we see we have 1, 2. These are real numbers as well. They may be irrational, but remember, real ones are just something that doesn't have an I. All 4 of these, you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and they all have just positive numbers. There's no imaginary numbers. So how many of the real 4 zeros found are real numbers? All 4 of them are.